What's going on, everybody? Mile High back at it with another video. Today we're going to be going over the ultimate spam attack strategy where you just literally spam everything down and then just sit back and relax. It's obviously not going to be a meta attack. It's not the strongest thing in the world. It's definitely not going to beat Root Riders, anything like that. But for those of you that just like to spam everything down and not think, like a Sir Moose style attack strategy, this is definitely for you. So here's the army. I'm using a troop launcher. I like the troop launcher a lot, actually, but if you wanted to, you could use a log launcher as well. Then on the Warden, I actually started out with the Healing Tome, but I did switch to the Rage Vial. I think I actually prefer the Rage Vial, to be honest with you. And on the Queen, if you have the Magic Mirror, I would definitely use the Magic Mirror and the Healer Puppet. I don't even have the Magic Mirror, so I'm using the action figure. But it is a low-level action figure, but it still gets the job done. You definitely want the Earthquake Boots on your King, just to help open walls. And as you see in our Troop Launcher, I got a couple Yetis. Then I have a couple of Super Wall Breakers, just to help open up the base. And I think I did find it a little bit better to delay the troop launcher. As you're going to see in this first attack, I actually dropped the troop launcher right away. I think it's just better if you delay it because then your wall breakers will open up the backside of the base, which is what they're here for anyway. So let's go hop into our first attack and I'll show you guys how this works. Alright, we're going to start off against a war base and then I'm going to go into some Legend League bases. So as you see here, I actually got really greedy and tried to open up all that and I missed both exterior walls I was going for. But that's okay, we still do a lot of damage to the stuff in that core. Unfortunately, the builder huts are obviously going to heal them up. But look at this. You literally just spam in your Yetis once you open up the walls with your 8 Earthquakes. And I hit an instant Warden ability this time. I don't usually do that. I actually fat-fingered that there, I believe, so I didn't mean to do that. But it's going to be alright. Our Troop Launcher, I actually dropped right away too, because this was initially my first attack, I believe, before I figured out to delay the Troop Launcher longer. I wanted to just open these walls here at the beginning, but I think it is actually better to delay the Troop Launcher. You see here, pretty much all of our heroes are in the core with a few Yetis, and you get a lot of Yetis around the outside, which is really nice because the Yeti Mites will jump over the walls and destroy all the exterior defenses, and then all your heroes will take out the core defenses. As you see here, we have our heroes in the Town Hall compartment, our Giant from the action figure. We do get the Town Hall, but it is going to be really close on this one. I'm going to just 4x through this because we end up having to beat through walls back here because I didn't delay the troop launcher, and this is exactly why I tell you to delay the troop launcher, because watch this. We're gonna have to rely on Yetis to beat through the wall, which are incredibly slow. So they're gonna sit here and hit this wall forever. We're lucky it didn't cause a time fail. So if I would have delayed that troop launcher, one of my super wall breakers would have came out and opened up the walls on the back side. And if you didn't know, the troop launcher actually throws some regular wall breakers as well. So as long as they stay protected, they can open walls too. But that was a war base. We get the 3-star nonetheless. Like I said, not the greatest execution. So let's go hop into some Legend League bases now. So this attack is definitely better against Legend League bases because you can pick up the Kane and the Giant from the army camps. So you see here, we Quad Quake there. Now basically the whole base is open except for these 2 compartments on the flank, but other than that, every other compartment's open. We spam everything else and we're going to pick up the Giant with our initial push here. I do usually like to go with an early Warden ability, which I do again, unless you're using the Healing Tome. If you're using the Healing Tome, delay it a little bit longer. But I just like keeping everything healthy through the initial push because your Yetis are going to die anyway. So you want them to survive the initial push, and then once they get to the core, they start dying off, and then your Yeti Mites can put in work. As you see, we did delay the troop launcher a little bit this time, which is going to be really nice. It'll help open up walls. We have a nice, solid group of troops in the core here, mostly just our heroes with a couple Yetis. Then our Yetis here on the outside are going to pick off these exterior defenses, keeping everything central. As you see, we are just ripping through this base right now. It is going to slow us down when we have to fight this enemy disarmer, unfortunately. But we are also going to pick up a Kane here on the backside shortly, and that Kane will help us just tear through the backside of this base. We're holding on to our RC ability. It does get forced there. We're basically taking out all the remaining defenses here. We do have the enemy Queen standing, but other than that, there's nothing standing in our path. We are still fighting off that disarmer, which is so annoying because you have to kill her 3 times, so it always makes your ground troops backtrack. As you see, she actually ends up taking everything out. Our Queen should be able to kill her here if she'll target her. Come on, Queen. Target the disarmer. Okay, the disarmer's going to get wrecked. Unfortunately, we skipped the Kane too, which is unlucky, so we didn't really get any help from the Kane on the backside of the base, because at this point it's just cleanup, and we finally pick up the Kane. So yeah, it didn't do us any good there. That was unfortunate, the way we had to fight off that disarmer. We never even made it to the Kane. The Kane definitely would have helped us overkill it more, but as you see, this was a pretty comfortable 3-star. Kane's still alive, Giant's still alive. We still have some troop launcher troops. Our Queen's still up. So another 3-star. Let's go find another Legend League base to show you guys. Alright, yet another Legend League base. We can open up a lot of the base here with our 8 Earthquakes as well. So we're going to do it here on the outside, and that actually opens from the outside almost all the way to the core. I missed one of my earthquake spells, and it didn't open up the core, but we opened up the core with that set anyway. So the whole front half of the base is open now, and then we should be able to just use our troop launcher or our king's ability with the earthquake boost to open up those backside walls, so I'm not too worried about it. I like hitting an early warden ability because I send all 4 headhunters in, and I want to protect the headhunters to just take out the initial heroes so we don't get stuck on them for too long. And I am poisoning the clan castle here. We get a nice split on the troops, which I actually prefer. As you see, we just now dropped the troop launcher. We delayed it really late this time. Unfortunately, we don't really have any yetis up here tanking for our royal champion, so our royal champion is going to go down early and not get much value this time, which stinks. Usually you get a lot of tanking for your royal champion just because you have so many yetis and yeti mites. We got a little bit unlucky with the pathing there. We're also skipping the town hall, which is doing work on us. All that splash damage from the town hall and this fire spitter raining down is doing a lot of work. Unfortunately, our giant does go down, but our warden actually locks onto the town hall, and our diggy stuns it. We have giants alive from the troop launcher, and our wall breakers are out here opening an outside wall for some reason. I don't know why they got launched over there. That was pretty unlucky. But nonetheless, we still have a lot of yetis on the outside here. Our troops are kind of joining up here, which is really nice. We do have a cane we can pick up back here to help push through the backside of this base too, if our yetis can hurry up and get around there and pick him up. Again, it's going to be kind of late picking him up, so maybe save your wizard to snipe out the cane or the giant on the backside of the base. That's what I would do. I don't know where I put my wizard. I must have put it down on the flank to help support. But our queen should stay alive here with that giant tanking. Should be able to take out that multi-archer tower. We do pick up the cane now, so this is going to be a crushing 3-star. We have quite a few yetis, 3 or 4 yetis still alive down here. Our healers are going to top our queen back off. Our warden's still up. Never mind about the healers. They just got wrecked. Rip to the healers. But at this point, just clean up giant, or not the giant, sorry, the cane with our yetis. And the disarmer is being annoying here, but after we take her down this time, we should be able to get this last storage before she comes back, which we do. So another comfortable 3-star, and I got one more of these to show you guys, so I'll catch you guys there. All right, and this time we actually do have the healing tome on the warden, just to show you that works as well. And a base like this, where you can pick up the giant and the cane at the beginning to send with your main push, that is actually ideal for this attack. It makes it so much stronger. So we quad quake up front here, and we quad quake in the back. A lot of the base is open. Unfortunately, the town hall wall didn't get open, but that's all right. It's not going to make that big of a difference. So we pick up the giant right away, and he's going to funnel in with our main push, which is really nice. And then our yeti is going to pick up the cane as well, and he should go through and beat through these walls, which is nice because he'll open up that compartment to the monolith, which didn't get open from our initial earthquakes. So we're going to hit our warden ability now. As you see, I delayed it a little bit longer with the healing tome, and also this was before I added the headhunters. I had way more super wall breakers, which were unnecessary because they can't make it that deep in the base anyway. So I swapped out some super wall breakers for the headhunters, which is definitely going to be the one that I put in the army link. It's going to have the headhunters instead of the extra wall breakers. I honestly think it's necessary because it helps you get through the initial heroes so much faster and helps you get deeper into the base and get more value. As you see, we are just pushing through the backside of this base with ease. We do hit our royal champion ability, but there's nothing left to defend here. That enemy yeeter stands no chance. Look how many yetis we still have up here. We have the cane we picked up. All of our heroes here, except for the king, are still full health. We still have troop launcher troops. Yeah, this base was absolutely crushed. As you see, with the healing tome, it does work as well. Especially on a base like this where you have free access to the cane and the giant initially. It just gets so much value and shreds through the base. So this is a really easy, fun spam attack strategy that you guys can try out. Let me know how it works for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.